Hey folks, John Terrick here on another beautiful weekend. It is gorgeous out there. We have Chamber of Commerce weather in Florida, and the world is going to hell in a handbasket, right? That's typical. So let's take a little break, get a little levity, maybe have a laugh, but importantly, we have to rate some fish tacos. So this week I traveled into downtown Stuart, not really downtown Stuart, but on the water in Stuart, to one of my favorite places called Sailor's Return. Sailor's Return. So that's what we're going to be reviewing today. But first, a word from our sponsor. And that this week is going to be Clyde Mays. Clyde Mays again. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that Clyde Mays makes a great bourbon. I really like it. Now, he says he's from Alabama, and I believe that. He is from Alabama, but and on the label it says Connecticut Ridge Distillery. However, most of the stuff, if you read the bottle, is probably distilled in Illinois somewhere, or maybe even Avondale, Florida. In this case, it was the Avondale, Florida distillery. So I don't know what to make of it, but I will say this. Again, I love the bourbon from Clyde Mays. I love, he's got an Alabama whiskey as well. It's very, very good. It has a little bit of apple in it. But this is the rye. I saw this yesterday, picked it up. 94 proof, like all ryes, I think has a little zip at the end, but we'll give it a try. Ooh, I like that. You know, this company makes some good whiskeys, I will say. Clyde Mays, some of my favorites, okay? I will say, though, on the bourbon side of things, Willet, their products are fantastic. I'm really getting into them. But anyway, this week it's Clyde Mays, and it's good. It's a rye. It's got that back finish, you know, that little spicy kind of linger on your tongue, almost like cinnamon. The nose is kind of like, gosh, I don't know how to describe it. It smells good, if that makes sense, okay? So the nose is a bit of caramel. And maybe some sort of like dried fruit, and I don't know what kind of dried fruit, but it's really just good. Oh, I love it. I just like what these guys do. Anyway, that's Clyde Mays for you. Back to the fish tacos. You know, feeling a little better this week. I got a little bit more smell and taste back, so I was feeling pretty good about it. Chamber of Commerce weather out there in all of Florida, honestly, but it was gorgeous yesterday. This place, you can see Sailor's Return. I mean, it's right on the water. We go there. Patty and I will go there every once in a while, and it's just a great lunch. I show up at 11:45 thinking I'm going to beat the rush. But it's Florida. You know, everybody eats early anyway. Get there, 11:45, have to valet the car because there's no parking. People in Stuart will know that. And even the valets were like stacked up cars everywhere. Place is full. I shouldn't say full. It was crowded. There were people already sitting down, having a drink, waiting for their food, all right? 11:45. We get in there and get a nice table, which is great, and be about our business. You know, Patty's going to order the shrimp tacos, and I'm going to order the fish taco. And I have to say, I was thoroughly impressed. I mean, I knew I would be, don't get me wrong, but this place, it has some good food. I've never really been disappointed there. You know, some people question the value there, but we'll get into on the rating, but so here, you know, you saw the pictures of what the outside of the restaurant looks like. I mean, you're looking at boats coming in. It's just wonderful. But the food itself, let's get into that, all right? So the food itself was just phenomenal. And I'm going to show you a quick picture of the menu. You know, it doesn't say anything at the top, but here's the menu. And, you know, you can see they have a lot of great stuff for lunch and even for dinner. But you know, it's not overly pricey. I'll tell you why, because it's just good food. So, bring out the fish tacos, and what do I see? It is just tremendous. So, really nice presentation. The fish taco, I mean, it's mahi grilled. That's the way I'm trying to get all of the fish tacos, so it's a fair fight. Mahi grilled, and look at that. That's a huge chunk of mahi right on the top. You'll see in the picture here. And not much else to it. I mean, what do they put in there? They put in some mahi. They put in a little ranch dressing, I'll say. I think it's ranch dressing. Very light on that. A little slaw and some cheese. And so the cheese part on the bottom, cold, fish hot on top. Didn't really bother me the temperature wise, but it was good. I mean, it was really good. So, yeah, and if you saw Patty's shrimp taco, she likes those blackened shrimp tacos. They were phenomenal too. I took a quick taste of that. I got some sweet potato fries. For me, Patty went with the green beans. Said it was the best green bean she ever had. So that says something, right? So I don't know how you really want to mess with green beans, how you want to cook them, make them different, whatever. To me, green beans are green beans. But Patty loved them, and that was great. So what do I want to say about it? All right. Let me see what my tasting notes for Sailor's Return. All right, so I'm gonna give the flavor a 5.2. 5.2. Now again, that's out of 6. 5.2 out of a possible 6. I'm gonna tell you why. In all that, and it was really good. I think they could have done well to put a little salsa or some chopped tomato in there, just to brighten the flavor a little bit. If they had done that, I think it would have been really difficult to beat this taco. It was excellent, honestly. And for the quality of ingredients, I don't think you get better. So I gave it a flat 2. I gave it a perfect score in quality of ingredients. Now, again, it's not saying they couldn't put more in there or something just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. Dog barking in the background, but you know, it was really good. The quality was there. And for the price, so I got 2 tacos and sweet potato fries on the side. And I think it was $16.59 or something like that on the menu. You saw that? That was pretty good. So I'm going to give that for value because I think you get a lot. Sophie's barking in the background. Sophie's interrupting the video. Sophie, please stop. Please stop, Sophie. Anyway, getting back to this, I gave it a 1.9. 1.9 for the actual value there. So, I mean, this is going to be a high score, right? So I think if I total that up, that's a 9.1. 9.1 total for Sailor's Return. So I would recommend it highly. I mean, I'm going to go back. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. Sailor's Return, 9.1. That's a review. Have a great weekend, everybody. Try not to pay attention to the news, but at the same time, we have to pray for our brothers and sisters in Ukraine. It is just an awful situation over there, but it's here we are, back again. And it seems the world's gone mad, but go out and brighten it today. It's a beautiful day here in Florida. I know it's snowing somewhere else up north and out west. It's freezing cold, but here it's pretty darn good. So go get those fish tacos. Hey, if you've been to Sailor's Return, you like those the menu items there, drop a comment below. And I will see you next week. I'm going to be traveling early in the week, going back out to Texas. Don't think I'm going to be able to have time to get some fish tacos out there, but I will definitely be back next week to explore some more. Praying for you. Take care, everyone. Bye now.